Okay, everything's dried up and feeling pretty solid. So what we're going to do now is put on some servos. We're going to install some servos. So I've got these here, two Emax ES08 MD2s. So that's them there, that's the servo. They're Metal Gear, fairly decent servo. So these servos, yeah, like I said, they're metal geared, they're a digital servo. Not overly expensive, but pretty good value and quite good quality. What I might do first, I'm thinking, is to center the servo up. So I've got myself one of these. It's a servo, what do you call it? Consistency master. I guess that's what it says there. So you can find neutral, hook it up to a battery, and it'll get neutral for you. These are a good way to set up your servos. Okay, so I've got my servo consistency master. I'm going to plug it up to a battery and plug in. Actually, I'll plug in a servo first. You can actually put the two in at once. I might even do that. So signal at the top, power in the middle, and neutral at the bottom. So I've got the two in there at once. Bring them into the screen. Now we power it up and we find center. Okay, so basically manual just moves it. I can move it left and right, so that's full one way, full the other way, and then you can sort of gauge your middle if you want to do it that way, or you just select your neutral button, which is that one there. That's pretty well set now anyway. So that's neutral, that's set to neutral now, all my two servos. Alright, so with that little bag of goodies we got with the plane, we'll get our servo horns out. Alright, so what I might do, I'll just connect these on first just to see where we'll go. I'll start with the top hole and push that through there and just clip it together, just like that. Now these here, pull apart. One goes on the top of the aileron, and this obviously goes down the bottom with the arm connecting to your servo. So I'll just clean up the edges of these because the plastics have got these little sharp burrs on them. I'll just got that off. Okay, so I don't want to lose those two. So we'll do the same with this one. We'll just connect that to the top hole and just push it together like that. So this servo basically will go in like that. It's going to sit in like that. So I want my little control horn to stick up vertically. And so I'll pop him on as vertical as I can. Of course we can fine tune this later. And we'll screw the little screw into the hole to hold it in. So that's basically centered that servo. If I have to, I can do it again. It wasn't necessary to do it when I did do it. I just thought, why not? Okay, so that will be stuck, that will be glued in basically like that. So that will get glued in pretty much like that. And my wire will run along the little channel here. I'll have to probably clear that out. I've got a bit of glue still in there. Now I've got to make a hole in the aileron here. It's got the position marked out where these have to go, but it's not, I don't know why they didn't make the hole. So I've got to create the hole for that to go through. Alright, so all I did was just use a hobby knife there just to push through the hole there. Now that will go in, should go in hopefully. Let's just try. Yeah, that goes in nice and snug. So with this control horn here pushing right through, I think I'll just glue it in as it is, like that. And then the top piece, if I can get it, goes on top here and sort of clamps it together, so it shouldn't pull out. Once it's got glue on it, it shouldn't pull out. So we'll throw this one in. Get him to gently push in there like that. Okay, so I'll squash this on top, and then I might even put more on. Actually, I'll put it the right way around. And how does this go on? Just pushing. Get. Yeah, so that's not going to come apart. That really holds well. I'll just give that a wipe off. And that's all done. Okay, now for the servo, we'll stick that in. I think I'll connect up this rod too into the horn. Again, I'm going to put it into the top hole. And it looks like you've got to drill a hole. Yep, those holes in these servo horns are too... Holes in the servo horns are too small, so I'm going to have to drill a bit bigger hole. Okay, so it doesn't need much, so the holes are basically that size there, so I've got a bit bigger drill bit. We'll just widen out the top hole. Shouldn't be a problem with it. That should be enough there. Put that through. Yeah, perfect. Slip it in there. Should be good. I might just feed the wire through now. And that cable should push through here. It's a bit tight, but it goes through. So that's first servo done. And it's very close to being very even. The aileron to the wing sitting at neutral as it is now, so that worked out really well. And there shouldn't be a lot of adjustments needed in that once I have it all set up. So with the next wing being the exact opposite of what we just did, I'm just going to speed this up fully just to get it done. Okay, so this one's come out a little bit different. I'm going to have to adjust this one, so I don't know whether the servo actually moved. This aileron's hanging a little bit down compared to the other one, so if we need be, we might just have to make some adjustments up here or just trim it. We'll see anyway when we come to set it up. So that's basically it. I'll just have to feed my wire through here again, which I have to open up because of the glue. Okay. That one's also through now. We'll tuck that wire in, and that's pretty much it for the night by the look. There we go. So that's it. I'll probably run some tape across here just to cover all that up so that no wires are exposed. But that's basically it.